Hi everyone, welcome back. A really quick video for you today as a VR for the LeafLifeBushcraft 1000 subscriber competition. Congratulations LeafLifeBushcraft, amazing milestone, you guys thoroughly deserve it. Couldn't wish to meet a nicer, more hospitable couple of lads than Craig and Steve out of the Leaf Life gang. Got two brew kits that tend to use more often than anything else. One which incorporates a water bottle into the system, one that doesn't. The smaller of the two, which I'm going to show you, is this one. This is the most recent incarnation. Really put together after I was looking for a jet boil, but not having the coin for a jet boil, I decided to try and use what I could to create some kind of sort of similar system, and I come up with this. Now the Tatonka cup sitting on the bottom, that gets swapped out between the two. Cracking little cup. And then the rest of it is built around this Stanley Adventure two-person kind of cook kit. Very difficult to find in the UK up until recently, when I came across this on Amazon for a pretty reasonable price. I think it was about £17 delivered. First thing straight away, fantastic fold-out handle for this one. Little piece of scrap leather just to keep the top from rattling around. Nice and easy to use like that. But also what I like particularly, if you've got one of these cups, you'll know that you cannot get a shop bought, online bought lid for them. I haven't done the mod for this one just yet. It's still got the plastic little handle on that, but I will do the mod for it. But the lid fits onto the Tatonka mug absolutely perfectly. An absolute dream. It's a match made in heaven, that one. So if you cook anything or brew anything up in that one, you can quite easily use the pour facility in the lid there to drain anything off. So first thing out of the, let's take that out, just kept in a little drawstring mesh pouch. Haven't used this one on the fire yet, not planning on doing so in the near future. This really is kind of set up around gas. I know people like their fuel Trangia stoves, that kind of thing. I find them a bit messy, a bit of a pain. I've been using gas for probably regularly for about a year now. Nice and contained, you know, you can regulate it nicely. I just find it a much cleaner method of cooking and boiling for just, you know, doing water or boiling the bags, that sort of thing. So first thing out is the gas canister. Fits a nice little C100 cartridge in there. And then inside of that I've got one of these little Swedish cups. You know, that can act as a second person's cup to have a brew from. I've got a little folding spoon in there. Also a little can opener, just in case, you know, for things like soups or chilies or that sort of thing. And I've got a little lighter, 2 for £1 in the pound shop, absolute bargain. Everybody's seen these little Swedish folding cups before, brilliant little things. But that just keeps all the little peripherals nicely contained. And then inside of there I've got the Vango stove. It's not the titanium version, it's just the stainless steel, but it is by far and away the smallest I could find at a reasonable price. Just easily sits onto the gas canister cartridge like that. And with these stoves, what you'll see is a lot of the components to them are used by all the different manufacturers. You might recognise that pin, that wire pin from, I think it's the jet boil system, and this one is of fire maple, and I know other companies use it as well. And then the stove itself just has the legs that sit out like that, so that the cup can sit on top. Nice and easy, just like jet boil system in terms of its height, probably weight, capacity, but a lot cheaper for me to put together. And then finally, just inside the bottom there is a little black pouch with 3-in-1 coffees. So yeah, as I say, haven't got a water bottle integrated into the system, but it's you know, no problem to take an Osprey along and just keep that as a separate brew kit for the mornings or whatever. Nice and lightweight. You tend to get about 10 10 brews out of a single C100 cartridge, and they only cost £4 a time. So, you know, when you compare that to the actual cost of a coffee anywhere else, it's actually not too bad. I don't mind it. And of course, if you knock it over or something along those lines, you've got less problems with spillage in terms of the safety aspect. Everything pops back in nicely like that. Lid back on with a bit of lever to stop the rattle. And there we have it. That's my most recent put together brew kit as a response to Craig and Steve's competition. Here's to the next 1,000 chaps. Let's get that in. This came to the rescue just the other week, actually, just over Christmas time, while we were out having a wander up at the Four Falls, when we had some coffee in some thermos flasks that had all gone cold, because either they hadn't been primed or, you know, whatever it was. But nice and easy, this came out, put all the coffee into that, heat it up again, and everybody was happy bunnies. Bada bing, my brew kit. All the best, see you in the next one.